This video is to show how to replace the NSBU, I think it's the neutral start backup switch. I believe it's also called the PNP, the park neutral position switch. Symptoms of having a problem with this switch are gear indicator lights aren't always on the display or aren't always showing the correct gear. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. And when you're in drive, you won't always leave third gear. Sometimes mine would. Mine would work better when it was cold. So I don't know if it's if there was moisture in there that was shorting out, causing the issue. It is a moisture-based problem with corrosion and things like that. And as you see where mine was, you'll see that, yeah, there's no sealing there. All kinds of crap. I did already take everything apart, so that way it was a little easier to show you what was going on. And other videos that I've seen kind of showed you right up where it was. I'm going to start from the outside here, so you can have some perspective as to where this item is. So here I am underneath the driver's side. There's my body panels. There's the frame, and there is the switch. There's the drive shaft. This is the driver's side of the transmission. The originals are black, the new ones are tan. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to remove this. I believe this is a 15 millimeter. I used a ratcheting wrench to take it apart. But you take that nut off. You have the truck in neutral before you do this. You make sure that you don't take it out of neutral when you're disassembling this. Otherwise, you'll have to reset it to neutral before you put the new one on. There's a 13 millimeter you'll want to take out. And back here, you'll see a couple electrical connections. You'll want to heat those up with a hair dryer before you try to take those apart. There's some sort of adhesive sealant on there that makes it difficult to take out. There's one and two. I have an older one, that's why there's two. You perhaps saw a bolt fall out. It was back there. It's also 13 millimeter. And you'll want to slide this straight off of the I don't know what that's called, but the bolt sticking out of the transmission that actually rotates when you're choosing the gear. I'll set the phone down here for a second so I can get both hands to remove this. And there's a little bit of, it's a little tight clearance here, but if you fiddle with it enough, you will get it out. And obviously it wasn't sealed very well. I've got all kinds of miscellaneous debris up there. Rocks, dust, grass, God knows what's all up in there. But you want to clean all that out. I've seen some guides on the internet talking about using a file to clean off some burrs in here on the rod. I don't really see any. But installation is pretty much the reverse of that. On the new piece, you see here's the new one. You want to make sure that that metal clip does not move. It's what keeps the switch or the sensor in the neutral position. You'll make sure this black piece gets put on tightly. It is part of the weather sealing, and supposedly this seal is new to the improved item, and it's also supposed to keep things clear. I'm not going to show you how to put it back together because it's pretty much the opposite of what happened, but good luck on changing yours out. It only took me probably about half hour, 45 minutes.